Could Alex Salmond be the man who saves the Union? That would be one of the biggest ironies in British political history. During the Reformation in Scotland, there was a preacher called John Knox. And it was said of John Knox that whenever he preached, that Mary, Queen of Scots, used to shake with fear. And I think the same could probably be said about Alex Salmond and Nicola Sturgeon. You see, the thing about Alex Salmond is, I'm not talking literally here, we're not talking about Sinn Féin, we're talking about the SNP. But metaphorically, Alex Salmond knows where the bodies are buried. He knows what's gone on in the SNP. He will have sources very, very close to Nicola Sturgeon. And the question has to be this: does Alex Salmond want justice for himself more than he wants Scottish independence? And I hope that Alex Salmond's selfish pride outweighs his lust for an independent Scotland and his hatred of everything that is English and British. Nicola Sturgeon and the SNP, if this investigation and this inquiry doesn't see Nicola Sturgeon's political head on a spike, so to speak, if that's not the outcome of this inquiry, then I think it's very safe to say that Scotland is a failed state, that the judiciary, the political system, the civil service elite, the political elite, and the media in Scotland are so corrupt that Scotland has become a one-party state. If Sturgeon survives this, all credibility of good governance in Scotland must be gone. Because, of course, there's huge problems with the SNP. There's huge problems with the SNP's new anti-hatred bill, which is nothing more than a charter to snoop on people within the family home. There's huge problems with the way the SNP have been handling education. There's huge problems with the SNP's handling of the economy and misuse of funds. There's even problems, or there seem to be problems, with the rollout of the vaccine. And of course, if Scotland had left the United Kingdom and was part of the European Union, unfortunately for Scotland, they wouldn't be getting the vaccine in the numbers and the quantities that they're getting it as a member of this great union of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. I want to see Nicola Sturgeon gone. And I'm hoping that Alex Salmond does the right thing and pushes all the right buttons. Apparently there's another independent inquiry going on with a legal eagle who I think is based in Northern Ireland, and Alex Salmond is supposedly passing all the juicy information onto this gentleman. The information that, incidentally, the Scottish legal system will not allow him to give at the inquiry, which in itself is a damning indictment of the corruption at the highest levels of politics in Scotland. So let's hope, and let's pray that Alex Salmond, the man who came so close in 2014 to delivering Scottish independence, if it wasn't for Gordon Brown swinging in Tarzan-like at the last minute and making all sorts of promises and promising to throw cash here, there and everywhere and give Scotland more autonomy, if it wasn't for Gordon Brown, the UK may well have already split up. But I'm hoping that Nicola Sturgeon is forced to fall on the sword. I don't think she's going to give up easily. I think the media and the political establishment, and possibly even Salmond himself, may backtrack and double down and save Nicola Sturgeon's political skin. Let's wait and see. But my hope is that Sturgeon goes and that the union, this great union of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, is saved for now. However, one final point. People talk about corruption within the SNP. Northern Ireland, one of the political parties that is now deemed as a respectable political party. Behind that political party, we're led to believe by the security services, by MI5, by the police, that at the heart of one of the major political parties in Northern Ireland is the IRA Army Council. I'll leave you all to think about that. You think Scotland's got problems. Imagine if the SNP had the remnants of a ruthless murder machine sitting in the background, pulling all the strings. Well, that's what we've got in Northern Ireland, folks. And that poisonous swamp of Sinn Féin, the SDLP and the Alliance Party, that swamp needs to be drained. And it needs to be drained soon so that we can have normal politics in Northern Ireland, free from these extremists who want to wrench Northern Ireland from the arms of the rest of the United Kingdom. I'll see you all soon.